Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Friday morning. It's Stephen Whiteside here from theuptrend.com. Well, in the pre-market this morning, markets have been all over the place. China has imposed more tariffs on the U.S., so the art of the deal, the art of war, still fighting against each other. Stock index futures are currently above fair value. They've been all over the place this morning. There wasn't too long ago where the Dow futures were down 300. So here we are. We are a little above fair value, not by much. We do have PPI numbers coming out at 8:30 this morning. They could certainly help change the direction of the market. On Friday mornings, I like to print off some weekly charts just to see where we are for the week. Now, the price of gold is up again in the pre-market this morning. It had a big reversal last week, and then this week it came back with a vengeance, and that is the big winner on the week. The price of crude oil is down on the week off of its intra-week lows so far. The Canadian dollar has been moving up on the back of a weaker U.S. dollar. The bond market has had a wild week. If we take away this week's bar, you can see last week the bond market was moving higher. So if the bond market's moving higher, that's putting downward pressure on bond yields. And of course, that helps the Fed. What happened this week? Well, we had a huge sell-off in the bond market. And of course, that's putting upward pressure on yields, which is working against the Fed. And the Fed and the market don't usually like to fight. So it'll be interesting to see how much higher the bond yields can go at this time. Now, the TSX is still negative for the week after making a new intra-week low. While the U.S. markets have come back a bit based on Thursday's close, we've got the S&P 500 up 3.82%, the NASDAQ 100 up 5.44%, and the semiconductors up over 8% on the week. So we are seeing recoveries off the intra-week lows, and we may actually close positive for the week. Now, yesterday was an inside day. So an inside day is a day of indecision. It's a pause day. And of course, Wednesday was just a massively volatile day. So just about every symbol had an inside day on Thursday. And so now we're looking for a breakout of that Wednesday's trading action, whether a breakout to the upside or a breakdown to the downside. Looking at the VIX, it had an inside day. The VIX ETFs had inside days, so nothing new there. Then looking at the major index ETFs, the iShares for the TSX 60 had an inside day. Gold stocks rocketed higher yesterday. Those were the big winners on Thursday. We had an inside day for the S&P 500. Something rather unusual on Thursday, Newmont Mining was the best performing stock on the S&P 500. You don't see that very often. And then there's the NASDAQ having an inside day. So we're looking for a breakout of Wednesday's trading action, either to the upside or to the downside. That'll probably tell us which way we're heading next. Looking at the TSX most actives, just all inside days from yesterday. No trend changes really for Canadian Natural Resources, for Baytech, for TC Energy, TD Bank trying to hold the $78 level. Inside day for the Royal Bank on Thursday. Inside day for Manulife, for Whitecap, for Cenovus. All of these are inside days for Suncor. There's TELUS having an inside day, so still closing in the channel. Barrick did not have an inside day, traded up to the upper channel line, so we're looking for a close on Friday above $27.24. That would join Kinross already on a buy signal, making a new high on Thursday. There's an inside day for BCE and a reversal day for Air Canada. It was up on Wednesday, looking to see if we could close above the upper channel line on Thursday. That didn't happen. We came down and we closed down just over 6.5% on the day. Let's finish up with looking at the U.S. most actives. And there's NVIDIA. It generated a buy signal on Wednesday. I said hold off and wait for the next close above the upper channel line. And so here we are. That's what we're doing. Similar situation for Tesla based on Thursday's trading action, having an inside day. Inside day for Ford on Thursday, an inside day for Intel. Lucid still on a buy signal here, so people very interested in Lucid at the moment. Palantir, it also looks like we've got some interest in Palantir. Second day of a buy signal for Palantir, even though it pulled back and had an inside day, still holding up fairly well. Then looking at Apple, inside day for Apple on Thursday, inside day for Bank of America, inside day for American Airlines. It generated a buy signal on Wednesday, no fall through to the upside on Thursday. Inside day for Pfizer on Thursday, and then we had an inside day for Amazon And what do you know? An inside day for Advanced Micro Devices and an inside day for Robinhood. Robinhood generated a buy signal on Wednesday, looking for another close above the upper channel line to confirm that buy signal. And no joy for Alibaba. We've had a huge sell-off in the past couple of weeks, and that was after a very impressive start to 2025. Okay, folks, that's all for this morning's presentation. We'll have to get over those PPI numbers. Fridays can often be good days, but with what's going on in the world right now, it's kind of hard to tell. I certainly wouldn't be out there aggressively buying anything at this particular time. We are waiting for some of those buy signals to get reconfirmed once again. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Next time you'll hear my voice, if you're a member, is on Sunday. Otherwise, we'll be back here on Monday morning to look at what happened on Friday.
Thanks for tuning in until the very end of today's stock market timing educational video. If you found the content valuable, don't forget to express your support by hitting the like button, leave a comment, sharing with your friends, and subscribing to our channel for more insightful updates. Remember, in the world of stocks, timing is crucial, and following the trend can be your greatest ally. If you would like more information on how we can help you better time the stock market, please visit theuptrend.com.